What's going on, YouTube? Back at it again with another video. Look, we got scary compilation. Hey, I got one of them. Look a little different, but that's what it is. But yeah, scary compilation part 34. Scary compilation part 34. Yeah, part 34 on my mama. Yeah. Before we get in this video, I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe, turn in post notifications on. We're gonna say a quick prayer. We're gonna start this video. Grannies, bow your heads, ugly. Dear Lord, I want to come to you today just to ask you to bless every last one of my viewers, followers, or subscribers. Ask that you put us around people that can elevate us and keep us around positive vibes. In your name I pray. Amen. I shade. Already. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's start this video.
A dog owner is alone at home when something extremely creepy is
Oh no, my doggy!
YouTuber Hoopla22 had recently posted a video on their channel that, at first, seems to be about someone who broke inside their house. It comes off as one of those home intruder caught on camera.
Caught on camera? Hold up, that ain't no motherfucking ghost. Bro, this is... Man, if somebody in my house like that, oh my mama, get ready to get blown the fuck down, because that stick under that motherfucker. You don't even know. I'm laying right here with a whole motherfucking Smith & Weston right here, right under this motherfucker. You crazy as hell to do some shit in here like that. If that's real, that's scary, nigga. Just right there behind you. You don't even know.
Types of vids. But, as the video continues, it becomes apparent that something else is happening. Hoopla22, the dog owner in question, writes, "Thought my buddy Derek was pulling a prank on me, as he always does. So I decided to record this video to catch him in the act. I was on the toilet when it started. Nala was barking like crazy, which made me think he was in the house. I was so wrong. Nala and I are staying at my parents' for now. She is okay, but her little trembles have not gone away since that night. It's because of this incident that Hoopla's dog hasn't been the same." This is what was captured.
What was it?
Nala.
The dog sound like he getting choked. That nigga. That motherfucker ain't barking. That nigga asking for help, man.
Nala.
Go out there. He don't care about his dog for real. Yeah. You in there shitting with high top shoes on and no socks. That's crazy. I ain't never seen a motherfucker wear high top shoes with no socks but a white woman. And they can do that because that's their style. The man? That shit ugly.
Nala?
Turn the light on.
Derek?
Oh, they got money in there. Look at them pictures on the wall. Where the dog at? I feel like there's a bunch of men that live in there. Cause there ain't no couch.
Nala, come on out. Nala, come on out, seriously.
What's that?
Derek?
Okay, focus in. Shit. That's the door.
Nala, where'd you go, princess?
I ain't gonna lie. I don't understand why he ain't turned on none of the lights. All them bitches been on fucking me. Every light I pass. I was, Nyla, I wouldn't even call for Nala till I click the light on. I don't want nobody to know where the fuck I'm at, even though y'all already know. I would've... Nyla! Got to the next, like, David? Uh-huh. For real. Nigga, I'm calling out names of people that's in the house before I went and take a shit, and now I don't hear nobody yelling back. I'm scared. Nyla. Cut the light on, we can't see shit. Thank you.
Nala?
Baby. No. What's wrong, Angel?
Yeah, they like boys in that house. I feel it all over the video.
Who do I love? Who do I love, pretty girl? Okay.
That is so weird. I've like never seen her that scared.
Yeah, cause you got something in there,
That scared.
David.
Derek?
Oh, Derek, that's who it is.
Derek, that you?
I would've hit him with it. Derek, don't fucking play with me.
Nala. Nala. Come on, we're going.
Oh shit.
Nala, we're leaving. Let's go.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you scared now. This shit real.
Come on, baby.
To his surprise, Hoopla finds Nala hiding inside the room, terrified of something. He then hears a noise in the kitchen and begins to panic, perhaps thinking that someone, other than his friend Derek, broke into his house. He quickly walks over to Nala with a sense of urgency, asking her to get up and leave with him. But then, all of a sudden, the bedroom door closes on its own. It was at this point that he realized that it wasn't someone who was inside his house, but rather, something.
What if it's like, bro, like some people when they die, they don't go to heaven or hell, they just stay as a ghost, and they know like it's just miserable being that. Cause like let's say they didn't believe in the devil, they lived their life great, and they didn't believe in God either, so they just like here on the earth as spirits, and like it's boring. It's like just it's horrible, and they just like, bro, I hate this shit, but it's not like as bad as hell, so it could get worse. And they just so bored, and the only satisfaction they can get is like scaring people. So they just really in your house just knocking shit down. Ting! And you come in there, Nyla? And they like that's the only way they can get a reaction out of anything is by knocking some shit down. Because think about that, if you was a ghost and you just stuck in this world and you see everybody and don't nobody see you, they can't hear you, they can't feel you, until you just do some scary shit. And then you get a reaction out of real people, and you just like, oh yeah, I like that. I'm intrigued now. Now you just scared. Now you go stay in the house. You scare them motherfuckers for years. What if that's how it is though? Like sometimes, you know, there is demons too. Some of you motherfuckers got real demons in your house. Yeah. If you in there arguing with your wife out of nowhere, and then you hate everybody, you think about suicide. And like a different suicide, like that suicide where you kill your whole fucking family, then you do yourself. Yeah, it might be something different in there. But to the ones that are just like, man, my light came coming cutting on and off. Nigga, somebody playing with your ass. Somebody knocked on my door. For real.
Ever since that night, Hoopla and his dog have been staying at his parents'.
Hooblin, 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 dooblin, hooblin, 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 dooblin, hooblin, 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 dooblin. Doobly, hoobly, doobly, bloobly.
That night had to be something paranormal. But as always, what do you think? Could this be the case? Was something haunting poor Nala and her owner Hoopla? Or Might there be a logical explanation for this? As with all videos, you be the judge. What exactly had occurred that night?
I feel like some gay shit be going on in there.
The following video comes from Reddit user Baked Potato, who states
Reddit
that one of his
user
friends
Baked
had caught something
Potato.
really creepy on camera.
This shit fake.
The video itself is pretty old, as it wasn't a
Damn, I remember when them bitches was popular. I'm old. Damn, I'm old. Fuck. Like, damn, I remember when Nokia brick phones was popular. That's how fucking... Damn. All the young niggas on here gonna watch this and be like, God damn, Unc, what is a Nokia brick phone? That used to be that bitch. I'm gonna tell you that when I was like 5, 6 years old when that motherfucker was on. All my big cousins, they was in high school and middle school and they had it. And they used to put it in their jeans, like right there in the jean pocket, but they wouldn't push it all the way down. They'd keep it like right there at the top. So when it light up, it'll light up through their jeans. And you knew they had a phone. And that'd get you like 10 bitches right there. Like, he got a Nokia phone. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, and then you could be on that bitch playing Snake. All that shit. That shit used to be hella cool. And then you get in the fight, you throw that bitch at a nigga. What? Whoop! Bow! Cause them bitches never break. They was hard as fuck, like rocks. It was like that big, that like thick as hell. Man, yay. Brick phone. That motherfucker was the shit. Then they hit you with that Motorola Razor, motherfucker. When that Razor came out, cut a nigga on the throat with that bitch. Yeah, that Razor phone. That was that bitch. Damn, I always wanted one. Then I finally got one, but it didn't work. But I was like, nigga, I got a Razor. I used to take it to school. It was red with a little silver trim on it. I used to take it to school like, yeah, I got a Razor. Cut it on. You know, you hold the red button down, the end button. Yeah, nigga. Fuck, nigga. Yeah, it felt good with that Razor.
Till years later that the friend had found the footage on their old cell phone. It was after watching the video that they noticed something very strange was captured. This video was taken during a tour.
If your daddy used to sell dope, you used to always have phones. Everybody that had that daddy that sold up, like, and like he'd get rid of them burner phones he had. For some reason, you end up with them. You never got them turned on, but you was like, I got a phone. I be playing Snake, making little homemade videos and shit off of. That's my first videos I used to make was with my cousin Kaya, and we used to like make like cooking shows and let's play house, and we'd be the dad and the parents, but we like recording it like a TV show on a fucking Razor. Long with BlackBerry phones and shit. Long ass time ago.
Infamous Limp Mansion, which is located in St. Louis, Missouri. Now, if there's one thing you should know about this place, it's that the mansion is said to be haunted. It's believed that the Limp family, who once lived here and all died a tragic death, still reside in the mansion. Their ghost is thought to be responsible for the strange occurrences that many guests encounter. Although it's been turned into a boarding house, the place offers haunted tours, which is what the friend was in during this video. Little did they know that while filming, something pretty creepy would be captured. This is what they caught.
Oh, there's somebody in there, nigga. Yeah, he was right there in front of you.
As the camera pans across one of the rooms inside.
Nigga, I remember my stepmom used to do that shit, like go ghost hunting and shit, and then go like talk to spirits and like travel to San Antonio or Austin to go see a ghost house or something. And I remember one time she did that shit and she was talking to this girl in the bathroom and the girl was like replying to her and everything. And that motherfucker got attached to her. Something got attached to my stepmom that day, cause nigga, she ain't been the same since. For real. And then like I remember after she came back from that, she showed us everything, showed us the video of the girl and everything, and bro, like crazy shit around the house was happening. Shit was falling off the refrigerator and rolling straight to you like a whole bottle will fall off top of the refrigerator, pow, and roll to your feet. Or like roll in the kitchen, or shit'll fall out of the refrigerator, and like, man, it was a whole bunch of shit. You could hear her footsteps until she deleted. She went in her camera and deleted the video in the picture. Then it slowed down, but no, we gonna have to bring a priest in. This shit getting scary.
At the mansion, a shadowy figure can be seen standing in place before immediately disappearing.
And he got a hat on.
It is only there for a split second before vanishing from sight. Now, what's even more baffling about
He's standing
this
there like,
is that
damn, I
earlier in
wish
the
I wasn't
footage,
dead.
we can see that the space where the figure was seen is empty.
Like,
There appears to be nothing
imagine being a ghost, man, and you dead, and all you can do is look out the window at all these bad hoes they got out here now. Like, all these badass women they got out here now. This is not 1920 where everything was covered up. No, they letting that shit out. You can see everything. You just walk outside and see bare ass cheeks nowadays. Yeah, and as a ghost, you gotta just look at that. Whew! Oh man, that'll suck.
the area that could have made it seem as though a person were standing in place. So then, if nothing had been there, who or what was this?
Probably a ghost.
Many viewers have asked the same question, and still, no one knows exactly what was captured. However, given how quickly the figure disappears, as well as the history of this place, some believe that this may have been one of the Limp family members caught on camera. This
Or
whole
one
video
of
is
them
still a
motherfuckers that they
mystery, as
killed.
not much else is known about the clip. But until more info is given, the question
You see how they do it? It'd be the motherfucker like, it was one of the Clint family. Man, no, it was that motherfucking butler that they was slaving around in that motherfucker. That's who it was. And he been standing at that window wanting to get the fuck on. Now he dead in there with him. Clement family, them motherfuckers ain't there. 1920 and you rich as hell, you done did some evil shit, nigga. They in hell. They ain't there. That's the butler, and they're like, fuck! If only I could have just left. Wouldn't be here. Nigga, that the woman that was walking around with the tray, and every time the wife seen her, was like, you're so fucking ugly. And she's stuck in that motherfucker now. Damn.
remains. Was a ghost caught on camera, or was something else captured? Mandy Boswick and her two children, Jonah and Johnny, live in a remote area somewhere in Massachusetts. It wasn't too long ago that Mandy and her family had moved into their new house. This one, unlike their previous home, is surrounded by plenty of wildlife.
Bears?
Oh, look at them.
Nigga, can't none of the kids go outside. You can't. Why would you live there? You got active bears in your backyard and in front yard. Active. That mean they here every day. That mean you gonna see them once a week, guaranteed. Bears. The black ones. They gonna eat your fucking kids. Imagine playing in the backyard, not like, oh look, we see a rabbit. No, it's a fucking bear. You grow up running from bears instead of dogs. And you still gotta worry about dogs, because people have those. God damn.
For this reason, Mandy had set up cameras around her home to capture all the wild animals that trespass on her property. From bears to bobcats. Mandy has seen it all. However, out of all the footage captured, one has left her on edge.
Whoa, what was that?
This one doesn't capture an animal, but rather something else. On July 17 of 2022, at around 9 p.m.,
What the
Mandy is
fuck
away
was
from
that?
home when she gets a notification of movement detected on her property. She immediately looks at her camera's live feed via her
I ain't gonna lie, you in the motherfucker area, you got bears, lions, and tigers and shit. You shouldn't have got this pool, this little cheap motherfucker. That's pools you get when you just got a little house or something. You on cheap buzz and you just like, man, fill that bitch up, let get in there and swim. Nah, you got you some land, you got some shit, go get that bitch. Where they gotta get on the ladder and niggas, look mom! And you can put a deck around that motherfucker. On my mama, nigga, that's gonna make your whole house different. My grandpa did that shit when we was kids. I remember they was digging the hole out and put it in there. Then I know where I left for a couple weeks. Came back, this nigga had a whole deck around that motherfucker. We was jumping off the deck of that bitch. Couldn't even swim, nigga. But I'm sacrificing this drown, nigga. I jump off that motherfucker. Ah, grandpa, look! Now I'm drowning that bitch. My brother gotta save me. Nigga. Yeah, that shit was fun. They used to look just like that in the back a little bit.
Phone and is left completely disturbed. This is what she saw.
Damn, it did. It used to look just like that back then. Deck and everything, but it was like at a deck. And then I remember they had to end up moving because his wife, son had hung himself, like right there. Oh, me. He get neck long in the motherfucker. That shit crazy when people hanging themselves. They neck stretch. Don't hang yourself. We love you. What is it? What is that? Yo, look. Right here. What is that? That's a person. Go ahead and walk in front of this camera, nigga. He got hands and arms, all blacky. That's why you can't live by the woods, bruh.
There appears to be someone or something standing a few feet away from Mandy's home. It stands there, seemingly observing her house from far away, as though trying its best.
It looked like it's looking in here, not the house. But at the same time, I can't really tell. But just like the body language looked like it's looking that way, not this way.
To not get caught. But even more strange is the way it moves. There's something in its movement that's just very uncanny. Whoever, or whatever this is, has left Mandy concerned for the safety of her children, more so than the animals on her property.
It don't look like a human, but like...
Given that Mandy lives in a secluded area with no one else around, viewers believe that someone or something is watching her. But like always, I'll let you decide as to whether or not something paranormal was captured. Like most videos, this one remains a mystery. You might recall from a previous video about a woman named Lauren Combs who lives in a house in the middle of nowhere. Ever since moving in, she can't shake the feeling that something is haunting her. Lauren tries her best to ignore this feeling, but there have been countless instances of her dog Luna seeing things that she can't, and many other strange occurrences that are thought to be paranormal in nature. Although most of these incidents are pretty creepy, it's the most recent video that was captured that is by far the most unsettling.
Is it her again?
Midnight when the following takes place inside Lauren's living room. Lauren writes, "Ignoring it is out of the question now. I'm just going to document what I can and start to reach out to people that can help." This is her footage.
Bro, is this her again, that same person? It is. Y'all remember that table? This is the third video she been on here. She need to move, bro. We gonna eventually know her kids and watch her kids grow up. What the fuck? She stay with the ghosts. They here. Yeah. Shit, yeah, he doing it again. Locked you out. Oh.
Strangely, Lauren's dog begins to whimper before an object falls on its own. Following this occurrence, a doorbell starts to go off on its own, as the footage outside shows no one at the front door. Now, as many viewers have stated, opening the door may not have been a good idea, as according to them, whatever was ringing the doorbell is now inside.
That's what I was thinking.
Although it isn't sure if something was let in, the following incident seems to suggest otherwise. It's 3 in the morning when out of nowhere, this happens.
I ain't even gonna lie, when your living room that big, you gotta buy a 100-inch TV. Go on get the 99-inch. Trust me, you gonna love this shit. My granny got a 99-inch. That bitch bigger than me. For real. That shit's long. That shit like 6 feet long. But nigga, nigga can't see this shit, man. And y'all way back here in the back of the motherfucking living room, you can't see this shit. You scoot on up. That's a big ass living room, bro. God damn. They need a family. Somebody yanking her shit. Yeah. The dog was like, that wasn't me. It's crazy because you think the dogs will like sense the shit.
All of a sudden, Lauren's hair is pulled by something. At first, Lauren thought that her cat had done this, but upon looking around, she noticed that her cat wasn't there. As you can imagine, she was left totally spooked. The activity in her home seems to be getting worse, and it seems that she isn't getting much help to solve this problem. But, of course, what are your thoughts? Is Lauren being haunted by something, or is something else going on here? If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. A mother places a camera inside her child's bedroom and captures something pretty spooky. According to the mother, she had placed the camera inside her child's bedroom to see why her daughter would wake up every night around the same time. She would often hear strange noises inside her daughter's bedroom, and sometimes she would hear another voice, as though someone else were inside the room. By placing a camera inside, the mother thought she would discover what was happening in there. But, unbeknownst to her, the footage she captured would leave her slightly unsettled. In the video, her daughter suddenly wakes up and starts talking as though she were having a conversation with another person. Mind you, that this often happens late at night. This is what was captured.
Although, didn't we see this video? They must have had this in another one. Like she opened her mouth like, or that was at another video. Oh, that little motherfucker looks scary.
The mother thinks that her daughter might have been talking to a spirit.
I ain't even gonna lie. That the daughter probably wasn't talking to a spirit, because I feel like we all as kids used to do that. Just sit up in your bed and just talk like, okay, I'm gonna go to the, I do this and do that shit now. I be talking to myself like a motherfucker. Like, I get in the car and have a full-blown conversation with myself and talk like, nigga, but why would she even do that? You think, hell no, she wouldn't do that shit. Because if it was me, I wouldn't even, I'd be talking just like that, in the car by myself, in the room by myself, in the bathroom by myself. I'd just be talking like somebody with me. I just never seen that shit on camera. Maybe this is what it looked like when we was kids sitting up in the red. Your mama told you to go to bed and shit, but you just can't. And you just in there just, unicorns and giraffes and green beans. I want some ice cream. See, I can't wait to get to school tomorrow, because when I get to school tomorrow, I'm going to see. Like, we were just talking. And we used to look dumb as hell. Now we think, now that it's on camera, it look like it's ghosts and shit we talking to. We look stupid than a motherfucker, man.
She believes that the spirit might have actually been her daughter's grandmother, who recently passed away. She can't help but think this, as her daughter talks to the supposed spirit like how she does with relatives. Considering that this usually happens late at night, and the fact that the camera moved at the start of the clip, the mother finds this video to be paranormal. Although it's hard to be certain if that's the case, the video is nonetheless pretty strange. Who, or even what, had the daughter been talking to? Thanks for watching, and I
Thanks for watching. 67, 1999, 86. Call me if you want to have a good time. Thank you. Looking ass. Sorry, I spit all over my phone. I'm sorry. I need a paper towel and a napkin. Sorry. But yeah, that's the end of this video, y'all. Appreciate every last one of y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, turn in post notifications on. If you already got them on, you the motherfucking go, money. You fucking go, Shan. For real. I love y'all. Y'all have a good night and a good day. It's Saturday, man. Y'all go turn up if y'all is tonight. If y'all turning up tonight, go turn the fuck up. If you not turning up tonight, enjoy this video. Peace. Grannies.